Breaking news tonight, the coronavirus forcing millions more Americans into virtual lockdown. Over 75 million people in New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut ordered to stay at home.
Today is our last day, so we tried to bring all the food we could to get rid of it. We already have a crowd waiting for us, but some of them have to get out at 8:10, and it is 8 o'clock right now, but sometimes the shuttles are late, so we're kind of counting on that so we can feed them. Today's supposed to be the warmest day yet, so that's really nice because every day so far we've had a chance of rain, and it's been raining. Doing trail magic for the last 4 days has been there's been a wide range of emotions and feelings for me. It's been really tiring. It took more than last time. I think we don't have we don't have fresh ground with us, so it's not as fun. It's more of a chore. It's not always a chore, but during the times when there's no one to serve or the people are kind of it's just hard to motivate yourself, and then waking up early, unloading the van, loading it back up, countless times we've done that, has gotten a little old. But it's crazy because I really miss the trail, and it makes me really nostalgic for the year that we did it, and it makes me really grateful for the year we did it, especially with this whole virus thing. A lot of people are wanting to get off because they don't feel like they'll get the full trail experience with everything being closed and not really being able to resupply as easily. And I just feel really fortunate for the year that we did it, even though it sucked in its own ways. It was I felt like it was perfect for us, and I wouldn't really have it any other way. I mean, I say that now, but we have so many stories because it was really hard with the whole month being freezing. But it makes me want to do it again, but in a way it doesn't, because I don't think it'll be the same, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just also really like remembering the trail for what I had, which it's enough of a reason right now to not do it again. I don't know if I'm ready to get back out there. But it's awesome too, feeding these hikers and just really relating to them and being oh yeah, I know what you're feeling right now. I know there's some hikers who are so desperate. They come down, they are kind of being polite, but they're also I'm starving. I don't think I can get these types of feelings from anything else.
My responsibilities for trail magic were to make eggs in the morning and then to make broccoli for dinner. And it's kind of nice because I don't have one meal or one huge dish that I just have to do by myself, so I'm doing those two things, and then I've also been helping with other stuff. Seeing hikers out here, there's two parts for me. One part is I'm so glad that we can help these people, and seeing them get so excited about fruit or a corn dog. It's a lot of fun just to be able to give them stuff is really fun, and to talk with them about oh, I know exactly what you're going through, and yeah, it sucks, and this part was great and all that. That's a lot of fun. But there's also another part which is I'm so glad that I'm not you and that I'm not hiking this trail right now. It's nice to be the people who get to go home to a cabin and stuff. Also, being on the trail after 2 years. Yesterday I went on this run, and I was about 1.5 miles from where we are doing trail magic, and for some reason I started getting this slow, sort of panicky feeling, because I was just I was alone, and all around me there was just dead leaves and trees. And I think some of the worst moments for me, when I felt the most hopeless, were around this area. So to like remember those and to like kind of get that feeling again was kind of hard, but there's also like some really good memories that I have here. And so I'm really glad that we got to come here again and do trail magic for these people.
Okay, so my responsibilities for trail magic: fruit salad, which means preparing all the fruit, getting it at Costco, bringing it, just making it beforehand and on the trail. And then all the drinks, which was Kool-Aid, water. We had these like big jugs of water and Kool-Aid, so I make that the night before. And coffee too. People love coffee, so yeah, we brought a lot of that. I think everything went pretty well with the stuff I brought. We had a little bit of shortage of fruit, and some of the fruit was kind of like bad, so that was kind of bad, but I don't know. Most of it went okay. Most days we were pretty short on water. We bring as much as we can, like a big jug. We have to put it out the fire, so that uses a lot of water, and then we make coffee. Like, we're always making coffee for a lot of people. Another thing is, being with hikers is really cool because, I don't know, it's a lot different being on this side, and with most of them I feel like I can really relate to them and a lot of their problems, and it's just really like fun. It's just a lot of fun. What's difficult is like sometimes there's hikers that like are not in a good mood, or you're not gonna like as much as other hikers. You kind of just have to learn to like just, you know, deal with it and just help everybody out. Yesterday it rained, or maybe 2 days ago it rained a lot, and so everybody, like, the energy of all the hikers was pretty low, which kind of made like our energy pretty low. But today has been really great because like the weather's really well and good, so for like the first time. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with the hikers. Being on the trail too is really cool because it's like a really interesting vacation, but it's like we're hanging out with like the type of people we understand most.
I really enjoyed doing trail magic this year. It wasn't as fun as last year because just like the motivation that I had before wasn't as strong this year, and also Fresh Ground couldn't make it this year. I was in charge of making the pancakes, and I did some other things, a lot of other things, but it was kind of weird having all that pressure of all the people. There was like 10 people one time, or maybe even 15, waiting for breakfast for pancakes, but it wasn't that much pressure because they were hikers, you know. So hope we do it next year, and hopefully Fresh Ground can make it next year. Fresh Ground was like a huge motivation to go there because it's really fun seeing him, and he's like really good at doing trail magic. It's like if there was like a talent for it, then he would definitely have it. But like he has like the energy to hype up our entire family and like just get everything going. He's really good at giving out food and cooking, and he's a really good cook and does all these things. So yeah, that's my perspective on trail magic this year.
We are just coming up here at 3:30 p.m. after a long day of feeding hikers. We haven't filmed a lot today. I let the kids do most of the vlogging.
Yeah, like salty, meaty, ready.
There's some water chips you want to dip.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, all my water. We did go for a 7-mile run, me and 4 of the kids, and 7's out there running now. Getting ready to start dinner around here.
It'll be so good by the time you go back home. I think so.
All right, did you get enough food?
I have a corn dog ready for
What time is it?
Hey,
What time is
welcome.
Yeah, thank you for all of this.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I can just take something?
Yeah, take all that you want. And we're gonna be starting cooking dinner here in a little bit. And
What are you doing?
we're doing fettuccine Alfredo.
I don't know what that is.
Noodles with white cream sauce
Okay.
and garlic.
Ooh, nice.
Very good.
It's like a creamy garlic sauce with Parmesan cheese.
Sounds awesome. So much nutrients. Ooh, fresh salad.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
How many miles have you done today?
I started from Betty Creek I don't know how many miles it is. I think around 4. So I'm planning to do 12 today.
Okay.
I don't know how many miles it was.
Yeah.
But I have to look it up.
Great. Well, enjoy as much food as you want.
Thank you.
Okay, this is our last evening. We've got lots of people here eating dinner, which is, again, fettuccine Alfredo, a Doug made there, broccoli that Eden made. Someone else brought a bunch of snacks for the hikers.
There's plates over there. You can get some spaghetti.
We're trying to get all this food to go. Someone else brought a whole cooler of beer.
Sure. Very cool.
It's nice that we're finishing our last day on a sunny day. This is very nice. I think in a little bit we're gonna get out some s'more stuff too. Hey, Memory, can you get out the s'more stuff?
Leaving the Appalachian Trail. Goodbye. Bye bye, Appalachian Trail.
Bye. And I'm so sorry.
Are you going home right now?
No, we're gonna go back to the cabin.
No, I thought we were going back home.
We're going home tomorrow.
Wake up.
Did you guys have a fun time today?
Yeah, that guy with the green shirt was hilarious.
Yeah, the Michael guy.
Yeah, his name's Michael.
Rainier said he'd miss him.
We didn't really get talked into coming here. This was something that we were all super excited about. That sometimes it's even more the kids who are like, are we gonna do this? And I don't know, it is work, but I don't think of it as work as much. It's like you meet new people and you cook food for them, and you get to see people get so excited.
It's really hard, but it's really gratifying, and it's a nice way of connecting us back to when we did it, because that trail and that time in our life was really important and forming to us. So just that little snippet of time, I thought it went pretty well. It was different in a way than last year, but just so fun meeting all the characters. There's so many different characters on the trail. There's there's some people who are oh yeah, I've met that type of person before, or whatever, that type of hiker. The range of people is very wide, and most of them are pretty fun to be around.
Yeah.
Some of them are kind of
Hard to be around.
hard to give a whole lot of fettuccine Alfredo to. But yeah, there wasn't any major setbacks or major wow moments. So it was pretty steady. It was really hard. I always forget how hard it is until we're oh, we have to take out the seat in the Sprinter. We have to go load up the chairs, the wood, the stove, the tables, the tent, the food, drive 6 hours, and then unload it, load it again.
Think about how much food these people are gonna eat, and then prepare that for them, and
if we're wrong, still help us.
get to see disappointed hikers, which is very sad. I'm glad that we decided to do this again.
It was more work than I remembered it being, but it was still a lot of fun. And I do think I would want to do something like this again. Oh yeah. Shabbat. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Dang, I look buff.
For 5 months, our family walked 13 miles every day.
We became the largest family to complete the Appalachian Trail.
We encountered snowstorms, overflowing rivers, rattlesnakes, and the government threatening to take away our kids.
And that was the easy part.
2,000 miles together, the story of the largest family to hike the Appalachian Trail is available on Amazon and all major online retailers.